Hello, Mr. President. How's the golf swing? Sir, you know I'm retired. Well, who the hell plans a field trip to a place like that? Alright. I'm in. And sir, I'm gonna need the biggest fucking gun you've got. Weapons hot and one-liners at the ready, recruits. This ain't just some summer blockbuster vacation. This is the real deal. You've been chosen as part of an elite task force for the month of action. Now when those bullets start to fly and everything around you is up in flames, don't you lose your nerve. Remember who you are. You're the toughest, craziest, most resourceful sons of bitches to ever lace them up. We don't wait for backup and we damn sure don't retreat. Now strap your asses in and get ready for the drop. Oh, and one more thing. Before you pull that trigger, tell them John Mortis sent you.
Charlie, you have done it 2 weeks in a row, man.
What'd I do?
2 weeks in a row.
Been awesome.
There's fighter jets in this movie, dude.
Goddamn right there's fighter jets in this movie.
But they're only for one person and one person only.
Yeah, there's only one person.
There's one person I could fit in that. Old fucking Tim Thomerson himself.
Tim Thomerson.
Doll man, baby.
We also have the same bad guys from last week, too.
Yeah.
This was not planned.
You know what? I was trying to ease into it because we did have double of each, Charlie.
we did. We really did. We had some very late 80s, early 90s hairstyles, jets, and bad guys from a country we're currently mad at right now. So I don't know what to tell everybody. Oops.
That's how
I did it again.
Well, anyway, welcome to another episode of B Action, where we put the B back in action, and it is the month of action. And with me, as always, is Dustin. Say hello, Dustin.
I am here to teach Mickey how to fight, but only punch people right in the fucking stomach, okay?
Yeah, got to knock that wind out of them. And speaking of Mickey, our silver fox, how's it going, brother?
Pretty good, man. This was a good week. I'm excited.
I told you guys, I picked some good shit for a month of action. So if you don't know, stop it, Dustin. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Go now.
Go get. Go now. Go now. Go. So yeah, if you're not following us on Instagram, which you should be, you would have seen our teaser trailers and all the stuff we're putting out. Our second pick this month is from Chuck motherfucking Norris himself. We're doing The Hitman, which I feel like is completely underrated, not talked about enough. So we're going to fix that tonight. We're going to talk about it right after I hit us with this trailer.
Beneath the surface, behind hidden corners, beyond the law, the city is a battlefield in a secret war. And the toughest, most ruthless, most dangerous killer on the street is on our side. I'm not afraid to die. Are you?
You can do it without any anger. Allah protects us.
Well, then this shouldn't hurt.
That's what I like about you, Grogan. Not afraid to tell me what you think.
Drop dead.
You know, you're the luckiest son of a...
Welcome to my world. Chuck Norris is the Hitman.
So I have this trailer pulled up on I have IMDb pulled up when the trailer was playing during that, and I am so glad I didn't watch this fucking trailer, dude. Everything I was surprised with in this movie, it showed in the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't watch that either then.
Yeah, man.
It's the canon way, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We're going to get your butts in the seats. You're going to be like, I've already seen the movie. It's pretty much how it works with canon. But yeah, we are doing 1991's The Hitman. As I said, done by Canon. This is like right at the tail end of Canon. They're in their downward spiral.
They ran out of money for this movie, dude. Like they couldn't even print them. Like when they're trying to work on editing, they couldn't even print the shit.
Yeah,
because they wanted to get paid.
Yeah, the people doing the editing were like, we're going to give you a piece of it, and you're going to give us a check. And then we're going to give you another piece of it, and you're going to give us another check.
And then he hits him with the barbarian laugh.
But no, yeah. So I guess we'll get into our histories, which I'm sure is going to be kind of short for a couple of us. Mickey, what is your history with The Hitman?
I could have sworn I'd seen this movie before, but I hadn't. I was like, I must be thinking of something else, but it feels like I've seen this movie before, but I haven't, and that's a good thing because it's awesome. So pretty short and simple. Yeah,
I love it. I love it. Dustin, I'm guessing this is probably a first time watch for you, isn't it, Bubba?
It's a first time watch, but I watched it 3 times, Charlie.
Oh hell yeah! I watched it twice,
dude. I watched this shit 3 times, man. Like this movie is a huge step up from last week.
Oh god damn it, stop it. Why you gotta kick me when I'm up? I was all happy and everything. You're like, you're gonna hit me with that solar plexus punch.
Yeah, I gotta hit you with how Chuck teaches this kid how to fight.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
block
doing.
And then boom, right in the stomach.
Yeah. Charlie, what's your history with the Hitman?
My history with this is I know I watched this when I was younger because going through and just written anything that said Chuck Norris on it. And I hadn't watched it since till about I want to say it was like 5 years ago, maybe a little longer. I had gotten this Canon box set.
What?
I think Walmart had it, and it had dude, it also has the greatest documentary about Canon in this box set. It's like Bullets, Babes, Bomb, something like that. It is a ton, all these B's in it. But anyway, I had the Hitman, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. He's like, he's like a hitman. He's like almost like a bad guy. So I popped it in and watched it and went, holy shit, why have I waited so long to revisit this movie? And now I've probably watched it once a year since then. And then when I was doing the month of action, I was like, you know what? I haven't done a Chuck Norris movie since we did Invasion USA. And I was like, what's a good Chuck one I could bring in for the month of action that isn't, you know, we've already done Delta Force and all those over on the main show, but also isn't one of his like super early, a little slower movies, you know, like A Force of One or, you know, stuff like that. So I was like, The Hitman. I remember this one. It was badass. I watched it again before I confirmed it on my list and went, oh God, yes, this is going into the month of action.
Is it this one?
Yes, it's actually literally got the Invasion USA, Bombs, Babes, and Blockbusters. That's nice. That's the collection I got.
Add to cart.
Add to cart, baby. You're not going to go wrong.
We're always buying movies on this one.
That's how you know it's really good. Yeah. Add to cart. Hologram Man bought it before the movie was done.
Mickey, I'm going to tell you what's in this. Not to interrupt Charlie, but I'm going to tell you what's in this.
No, go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, I want to hear it.
It's got Missing in Action.
Yes.
Cobra. Yes. Masters of the Universe.
Oh God,
Bloodsport.
Yes.
One movie I've been reading about called Hellbound with Chuck Norris.
Oh, dude.
Invasion USA.
Oh yeah.
The Delta Force. Did I already say that? No. Delta Force.
You said Missing in Action, not Delta Force. Yeah.
Over the Top.
Oh
Hitman.
man.
The Hitman and Electric
Don't stop,
Boogaloo.
Dustin.
Electric Boogaloo is the documentary.
Oh my God, dude!
And it's badass. Dude,
I've
that
seen
collection,
Electric Boogaloo. Yeah.
Yeah. I bought that for myself, and then I went and bought Data Copy at Walmart too. I was like, we need all of these movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched it again before I put it on the list. And even though I watch this movie regularly, I still forget how fucking violent this movie is.
Yeah.
It is graphically violent.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's tone changes that this straight up could have been a kid's early, intro to an action movie.
Yeah.
So that's my quick history with it. I completely feel like this movie is forgotten about, not talked about enough. And I know the word underrated gets thrown around a lot. This movie truly is underrated, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Yeah. Like this is one of those that I probably would have never found it if it weren't for this show. Because I've known about Delta Force and Invasion USA with Chuck Norris. I would have never have looked for this movie or even come across it. I feel.
Yeah.
And it is. God damn it, Charlie! Because not only
Bullseye.
does Chuck Norris have the most luscious mullet in this movie.
It's Jean-Claude Van Damme hard target levels.
No, it is
Wishes.
It's the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels level.
Well, it's got that
yeah.
too, but it's on my list of. I looked at Jackie last night, going, you know what? I think I could rock a mullet. She looked me straight in the face and went, no.
Oh yeah.
I'm not allowed to tell her she can't cut her hair or do anything with her hair, but my hair, you notice how I got a fresh shave?
Yeah.
She's like, you ain't getting a fucking mullet. Shave that shit.
Oh,
out.
dang, my hand slipped.
Oops.
So
But-
look, the opening credits alone was like, I'm fucking in, right? This is a badass song with like a B-roll of the skyline and the docks. It reminded me of like Miami Vice, which I fucking love.
Seattle.
Yeah. But I just knew, because that song was a bop, and I've been listening to it a lot lately because of that movie. On the Road Again by Andy Purboy, something like that. Anyway,
Yeah, it's one of those.
fucking rocks, man. And I knew, I was like, this movie's gonna be awesome because of the opening credits.
But
We get that, and then like Michael Parks is
Yeah,
immediately
and like
introduced.
he's like
Young
in the top
Michael
tier
Parks.
of my favorite
Oh.
actors, and I'm like, fuck yes.
Then never mind what I was about to say then.
Oh no,
Oh.
what was it?
I was going to say, who let William Shatner in here, dude?
Oh.
Like,
You know what? You're not far off though. Whenever you
Dude.
just see a glimpse
I
of
love
him,
him.
but
you get a glimpse of him, man, and it's like, oh, you double take like I did. I thought it was fucking
Yeah.
Shatner. And then we get young and fucking pep in his step Chuck Norris, dude.
I love it. I
and
mean,
you
he's
can-
so
don't-
happy.
You can tell because of how big his mustache is. That's how young he is, dude.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there talking to his partner, and he's like, "Yeah, I've seen the women you bring home, all this and that." He goes, "You're just horny." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm horny enough to fuck mud."
Dude, classic Michael Parks, man.
I think we need to be bringing that phrase back. I don't know what anyone else.
It was
but-
like, funny as a dead baby. He was just hitting them with like,
Dude, he goes, "What does he say?" He goes, "You must be hard." He goes, "Yeah, I'm as hard as a stack of fucking buttons."
yeah, it's just cold. It's so cold. My erection's like a stack of cold buttons.
And then Chuck
Oh
looks
my
down at his crotch and he's like, "Yeah, but did you piss yourself when I scared you?" Just God. It's dude talk.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
do dude talk in movies anymore. This is exactly guys busting each other's balls, calling each other. Fuck it. We would call each other gay, but not in a bad, disparaging way. It's just what we did back in the day. But this movie oozes it. This movie is vulgar as fuck. It's racist as fuck.
Very.
But Chuck is not the racist one.
No,
He
no.
is the most anti-racist person in the movie.
I don't know about that.
There's one scene.
Yeah, dude. There's one part where he goes and delivers a message.
Those
that
were
message-
bad guys,
Now-
and that was an act.
that
I
was
feel
talk.
like.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
he was.
It
you're
doesn't
right.
Matter
because
that it's an act. I don't care.
he was there pretending to be the other mob
Yes.
boss's guy. So yeah, he was laying it on.
He's
Yeah.
laying it on to get them mad.
Yeah,
So
the
I don't
antagonist.
think
Yeah.
he is even as the character of who he is.
No,
Grogan,
I understand.
I don't
that.
think. But what I'm saying, because there's another thing I want to say about this movie, is Chuck Norris smiles and is happy this entire fucking movie,
Yeah.
except for like one scene. Every time he kills someone, he's smiling. Every time
Yeah.
someone gets in his face, he's smiling.
Because
The
he's
only time
he's
he's
fucking
not-
deadly, Charlie.
Dude,
I don't
he's
know
like,
which is
I'm-
scarier, Chuck Norris smiling or frowning. Like
Or
I think that
Chuck
was the
Norris.
thing.
Chuck Norris smiling or Bolo smiling.
that's what I was gonna say. It's like him and Bolo. Like I don't want them to smile at me or I'm fucked.
Oh
you know
my
what
god, dude!
You know what it is? His brother is the director, so his brother goes,
Oh,
"You
yeah,
really
yeah.
want to see a scary Chuck? Let him smile at you like he's going to kill
Oh
you."
my god!
And that's
dude.
exactly how it comes across. Because I really paid. I watched it again before we started recording, and I was like, I noticed something last night, but I'm going to watch it again. Every time he kills someone, he has this like smile, not like Joker grinning, but he's just calm, cool, and happy. Every time he kills someone.
I'd have smiled every time I shot that shotgun too.
Oh, you
Ah,
I'd have had a
Mickey-
raging boner every time I shot that shotgun.
Mickey goes, Chuck, hit him with the smolder.
That's it.
And that's what happens, dude, every fucking time. But there are two things I do want to talk about real quick.
Go for it. Go for it.
And Holly kind of brought it up too. My favorite thing about this movie is the score.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Dude,
really good.
That 50s noir
Yeah.
fucking score we get, and then it changes. It changes to when we're dealing with the Iranians in the movie.
yeah.
It changes to a different type of music.
Yeah.
And it's a
Mhm.
music, appropriate for their culture.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I love that. It's not the same one tone thing. Like there was thought put behind this in a canon movie. And even Holly last night, she goes, I like this fucking noir sound. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I need a Tommy gun, a cigar, and an old fashioned.
Dude, every time the saxophone hit, it was just
oh
like
my god, dude, it's
Lethal
so
Weapon levels of saxophone in a movie. Like
Mhm.
they hit right, and it set the tone of every scene. Even when it's Grogan Hitman, Chuck Norris, there's a music, but when he's
Yeah.
home and he's talking to the kid and the kid's mom, it's like lighthearted, but not like overly cutesy.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, this is the safe place. He's a different character now. But then when shit, like he gets on that phone call from the one lady, it's like boom. Not to mention fucking machismo Chuck Norris, who can talk to the ladies, and basically he is the king of negging in this movie, like straight up.
Dude was
Mickey.
laying it on. Yeah. And then like
Chokes her, Mickey.
Dude.
Chokes her
And
against
then-
the wall.
Hold on, hold on,
lightly,
hold on.
lightly.
hold on. And then my man slowly goes down. So passionately. I'm like, oh shit. Boy.
Like where'd Chuck go? Oh no, I
he's
know where Chuck went.
He's got that womb broom doing things, man. It's like, woo!
Well, that's going in the notebook right next to fucking mud. That's what I'm saying. Good God.
Dude, but god damn it, she goes, why do I fall for you? And he goes, why don't you just keep your ass away from here then?
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
the
he's
fuck
not
are
playing
you
with
doing?
fire there. That's the boss's lady, right? Like,
And no, it's the that's the boss's accountant.
well, she was, rubbing the shoulders and stuff. I
Well,
think there was something else going on.
I feel like there was
Oh, I
something
know.
else. But that was the Canadian guy had the wife.
yeah.
So yeah, I think
Yeah.
maybe there might have been a little something kind of like RoboCop 2ish with the old man and the psychiatrist lady type levels.
Either way, he was playing a dangerous game. Maybe on purpose, or I don't know.
I think he was like using her. her as like his own informant.
It was
next
getting,
to-
because she's the one that picked him to be like the head of this operation. So he's doing those things.
Dude,
like,
can we
to
talk
move
about
up.
that scene?
Yes,
So-
please, because shotgun blast.
My God. So first off, this movie
Charlie,
is
before we do that, we just need to let everybody know that Chuck Norris is turned on by his partner, and his partner
Yeah.
thinks he's dead. And there's a time jump. It's like a 3-year difference after this. So this is when we get less mustache, more mullet.
And he means turned on, not sexually.
Yeah,
he means turned on, like betrayed.
Yeah, he was bamboozled.
this was in a movie we just did. Or no, this was a movie we just did on Action Elite. This is why, too many action movies going on, but we did Remo Williams with Fred Ward.
Mhm.
And he gets planned taken out by a gang and knocked out into the water and almost killed, and then he gets turned into a secret agent, which is kind of what happens here. Chuck Norris almost dies.
But it's badass too, because he takes like 2 to the chest, goes out a window, and when he hits the top of that car, that
Oh
fucking
my
windows
God,
explode.
dude. That station wagon.
I messaged you guys about that shit. I'm like, the station wagon.
I was like, how heavy is Chuck Norris?
Mickey, you go try and pick him up, okay?
I know.
Yeah, you get
You
hit
go
by
try
him,
and
you're
pick-
gonna know there's some
Yeah.
weight behind there.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So Michael
anyways,
Parks turns on
that's
him.
what
Yeah.
happens. Yeah, that's
Yeah, so
why we're in the situation we're in now.
We are, and then this thing, like, we get the hospital scene where this guy's like, "No, it's a good thing he's dead, and the whole world's gonna think he's dead." Hard fucking cut to these gangsters in this office room, and they're all being like,
think I'm a fucking mook?
"You think I'm a mook? I put in my 7 years.
Hey,
Yeah.
where my gabagool in my fucking mook? Huh?
I
Hey, where's
make you
Tony?
money. I make
where's-
money for you."
Where's Vincenzo at? Go get me a slice.
Look how stereotypical this is. There is a fat Italian eating a goddamn sub sitting
He
on
is.
this
I was
couch.
like,
Got
hell
an
yeah,
Italian
brother.
sub sitting there.
He's
just
got an
fucking
Italian
chowing.
I know there's some gabagool on that.
That's
There's gotta
gotta
be
be
some
some gabagool.
Hey, don't say nothing, man. My mother made this.
Yeah,
My
nah,
mother
man.
you better not say nothing about my mother.
I'm my mama. I'm my mama. That's what this is. But we get dropped into this meeting where you figure out who's in charge real quick.
And there's a dark figure standing in the background. We don't
I
know who it
love
is.
this. I love that there's in shadow, dark trench coat, long hair. And in the shadow, can't see his face. I mean, we all fucking know it's Chuck.
Yeah.
But
I
this whole
didn't.
Dustin didn't know. So this whole thing's going, and the main guy's talking like, "Look, I need to put someone else, in charge when I can't do shit." And everybody's like posturing. They're like, "Yeah, it's gonna be me. Yeah, I'm the fucking pick." And he's like, "No, it's gonna be Grogan." Doesn't pan to the camera to him. Doesn't shine a light on him. Stays in the fucking shadow. And this motherfucker dude just starts going off. Fuck you, I do this, I'm the top earner, I do all this. And the lead guy's going, "Look, you need to calm the fuck down. Hey, I made this decision. This
You'll be
is gonna happen.
compensated."
You'll be compensated." And he goes, "What?
I'll send you down to fucking Tampa with the whores.
I'll get you some hookers and stuff
Yeah.
like that." And he's like, "Fuck you, I don't want to do any of that." And then fucking Chuck Norris steps out of the shadows and starts talking to this dude. And that other dude starts fucking like, "Fuck you, Grogan. Fuck you. You ain't earned this shit. You only been here 2 years. Fuck you, all this other stuff." My man Chuck just fucking looks at him and pulls out this over-under shotgun.
Beautiful.
And blows this guy across the room. Like, boom. No talking, no bullshit. Doesn't even change the expression on his face. Calm, cool, bang, he's dead. And everyone in that room's just like, "The fuck just happened?"
Dude, and that boss is like, "I fucking live here." It's like, "You come here and step on my furniture." All right, okay, he was an asshole. That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah. And then he compliments him. He goes, "You did that without any anger. You did that without any animosity. You were just cool. You were just calm." And Chuck Norris is just like, "Yeah."
He says, "Bam," and then corned beef and cabbage, huh? You fucking
beef.
Irish bastard.
They keep calling him an Irish guy in this. I love
Dude.
all that.
And then you have fucking Tony walk by. They're like going to collect the body to hide it, and he goes, "You're dead as fuck. You should have went with the hookers and picked
Oh,
up."
dude, I fucking love it.
I love those two. And
Those
I hate
two
what
guys
happens.
were my
Oh
favorite.
my god!
I know
dude.
for piece of shit guys we're not supposed to like. I actually like these guys. That guy almost has a death equal to In Cage with Lou Ferrigno.
Yes.
Like I had those same feelings when they fucking find him.
Well,
And he's fucking crying. Oh my god!
Let's
dude.
talk about it because that's kind of what happens next. They start the operation to like get the French gang out of their territory or whatever, and like they're setting up, and it's nighttime, and like they get some guys, they get it, and then next thing they know, like there's a horse and carriage coming out of nowhere. I'm thinking that somebody's going to be on the back of that thing with like a rocket launcher.
Yeah, I thought it was a
that-
bomb or something the first time.
And then like
Was that the getaway car? Is that what?
Yeah.
That was?
And then it was kind of a
been
swerve because then a van comes up and shoots the horse, and I was pissed. And also like
I'm not here for horse death.
shoots all the guys. And then, like you said, like that guy's like, I got a tummy ache, and I was like, no.
Oh my god!
And
Oh,
they spent like a few minutes trying to set up this too with Chuck Norris's character and his brother, because they're brothers, kind of sitting in the car just talking about, me and my brother, we come from New York, trying to like make you
we
feel,
like you, Grogan.
they were setting up an emotional attachment, and then they were going to cap that dude. And I was like, fuck,
It worked. It worked so well.
And it sucks because he gets fucking. What is it? Who's he in Young Guns? That gets that? That gets shot like 14 times.
It was the young the younger
Not Kiefer
one.
Sutherland. It's
It wasn't Charlie Sheen either, was it?
Mm-mm.
it
And
wasn't.
but he gets mowed down, but he's still going.
Yeah,
He is
Was
still
it
going.
C.
dude.
Thomas Howell? Was that who it was in that one?
it might have been.
Maybe.
I can't remember all who because I
been
know
a
it
while.
was Emilio, Lou Diamond, Kiefer, Charlie Sheen. There was one more, and I don't know if it was C. Thomas Howell or not. Oh well.
But
I ain't looking
this
it up.
man, he gets mowed down, dude, and like Mickey said, it's sad because the brother is holding him, and Chuck's like, "We need to go.
We got to leave him. We can't even take him with us." This is also one of the most shocking things about this movie is we've already seen Chuck as a cop, a good guy. And all we got was this whatever agent over top of him at the hospital going, well, he's now dead to the world. Chuck's a bad guy when we're introduced back to him. He's already shot a guy in cold blood in a meeting. If you're an undercover operative, you don't really do that. Not in most movies.
Yeah, he's not holding back at all.
I think he's playing the role. Like that's what
Well,
it is.
obviously.
it totally is. But then they go to do this deal, and the people they're robbing, they line them up and mow them down, and Chuck's part of it. Like he's complicit. Yes, it's bad guys shooting bad guys, and I guess that's his justification. As long as it's a bad guy dying, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because it ain't till after this whole shindig happens that we see the guy that put him under show up, and he's talking to him, and he's like, you just been killing indiscriminately. So we find out he's been doing this for a long fucking time. 2 years he's been undercover, and he just does shit his own way. Like he's almost out of control. So there's a moment where you're like, fuck, is he actually bad? Like is he just fucking flipped?
That's not what Trailer Guy said, Charlie.
Well, you don't watch Trailer Guy in the 80s.
Trailer Guy
tell
said
you
he's on our side.
Oh man.
Iron Eagle gets fucked up for Dustin when he watches Trailer Guy. You don't watch Trailer Guy.
But by the way, it turns out that the Iranians were in that van. So now you've got 3 gangs. You've got the Italians,
The factions,
French, and the Iranians. I guess kind of like a trio of doom or whatever.
Yeah, you've got all the so we've been swerved around. We know the guy that shot Chuck is out there because Chuck talks about it. He goes, "Have you found Delaney?" And they're like, "No, we don't know where the fuck he is. Focus on this. We need the Canadian mobster and the Seattle mobster together so we can close the noose around them. We want to bring both of them in at the same time." And now these Iranians are like a wrench in the plan.
Yeah.
And they're just basically it does the movie plays it out right where they just show up and fuck shit up.
They're kind of like Agents of Chaos. Like they're just trying to fuck everybody.
Yeah, like you get those other 2 Italian guys that are at the meat market collecting money, and
All right,
these fucking
I need to
Iranians
know-
are just outside.
I need to know this right now. In this movie, we see I think up to 3 locations that there's a meat market, but in there's that back room where they have those meetings.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's a death room in this fucking meat factory, dude.
You mean The butcher shop.
The,
The slaughter
yeah.
floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then we are Chuck, eventually makes his way through a restaurant, through this kitchen, through another door, and ends up in another back room with the Iranians.
It's a really big warehouse they
With
filmed
a
this in.
Sexy
What
lady
is-
dancing.
Yeah. I think we need to go back to having evil layers in movies.
I am totally behind evil layers.
Yes.
we
I want-
need to have
I want 'em back.
facades.
Yes.
Yeah.
I-
God
I-
damn it, dude. And what got me is that when Chuck goes in and fucks up these people in the Iranian lair, we watch his journey through this restaurant. That asshole that it gets kidnapped by Chuck and his brother
Yeah.
walks in the front door of this place.
Yeah.
Why didn't Chuck go through that door?
Yeah.
Because they'd see him coming.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. They
It
didn't know who
does.
they didn't know who he approached them anyways. It doesn't matter in this
How?
situation.
Look, could Batman have walked through the front door of the restaurant where he was meeting Vicky Vale and the Joker had taken over and been like, "What's up, bitches?" Or was it cooler that he dropped down through the fucking ceiling
But my
and
point
went,
is
"Sup, bitches"?
they
There's
did-
totally different inflections on the "sup, bitches" in that situation.
they didn't know who Chuck was until he started delivering the message.
But how much cooler is it though that
It's
this
like-
guy? It's almost like he appeared.
It's like,
But how
I know where your
badass would
back-
it be?
I know where your back door's at, and there's nothing you can do to stop
Right.
me from coming.
But how badass
None-
would it be that he walks right in the front door to them?
Yeah,
dude?
true,
Like,
true. I get it.
the nuts on Chuck Norris in this movie.
I don't know. I love the catching them off guard though. I love that no one in the fucking kitchen stopped this white guy walking through the kitchen going, "You definitely don't match here."
A white
So
dude in a
this-
black trench coat.
a
I'm gonna
white
let that guy
dude
go on
in
about
a
his
black-
business.
Dude, I thought for a minute because after this encounter, he goes back to his house and this is when we see his name's Timmy, right? The little boy.
Yeah, Timmy.
Yeah, little Timmy.
Chuck has noticed that this kid's getting chased by these kids every now and then. And this is when he starts teaching him defense. But it's like when Chuck walks in, his thing is like tied right here, like
Yeah.
I thought his ass was wearing a cape.
Oh, he took his bolo off, man. Yeah, it was.
Hey, he untied his cape and he had his fucking shotgun shells and his Glocks
yeah,
all
yeah,
right
yeah.
here, dude. Did you see the head of his bed?
Yes.
Yeah.
That fucking steer head, dude.
This
It's-
okay.
it's Chuck
so-
Norris.
This
That's a
whole
statement.
setting of the movie, his apartment, and with Timmy and his mom and like all this stuff, is when I immediately clicked like, this is Walker Texas Ranger, dude.
Oh, 100%.
And he because this movie was made about 2 or 3 years before that show started. So
Mhm.
for me, I was like, oh man, this is where he was like, oh, this might be a good idea. And I was like, this is Walker, undercover gangster. And then I had a thought. I was like, what if this is what he was doing before he was a Texas Ranger?
Very possible.
Just saying. Because he
No,
talks about when he's giving the kid a lesson on bullies, he said, I grew up I used to go to school in Arizona on a reservation, and this big Indian kid would beat me up just because I'm a white guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's Walker Texas Ranger.
Well, the best part is that was a real story he was telling the kid.
Yeah,
That was something that actually happened to Chuck Norris, and that's why it comes across so fucking believable. And it's because,
Genuine, yeah.
and then I'm also like, someone fucking picked on Chuck Norris and they're still alive. What the fuck am I listening to?
Everybody's got an origin story, man. It's got
That's what I'm
guess.
saying. You're sitting there watching this, and Charlie goes,
Oh, I'm throwing a
thumbs up.
I so wish at some point there was a thumbs up in this movie. It really,
Should've
really
been.
needed it.
It had moments like that when with the kid, where it's kind of like cheesing like that, where it would be like a
And-
good job, like a
but I-
sidekick thumbs up.
This is where I'm talking. Like, this movie takes such a drastic turn to show good Chuck.
yeah.
Like, Chuck Norris is a hitman. He's got weapons. He's got shit. He keeps
blasting dudes.
he keeps a gun under his bed. Here,
Yeah.
kid, have a key to my apartment and come build
Yeah.
models any fucking time you want
They
to.
got guns everywhere.
Yeah, guns
Dude.
literally hiding everywhere in my apartment. No, you could build an F-15 jet. That's totally cool.
But going back to this, the hideout, and when Chuck goes to deliver his message to the Iranians,
Oh, dude.
and they're like, "He only sent you." He goes, "Do you need any more people?"
Right.
I'm like, all right. And Chuck starts rolling his sleeves up. He
Classic.
dips his fingers in whatever they're eating, and he's talking to him, and he starts eating, and he spits it out. He goes, "You guys fucking eat this shit." What got me is he stuck his hand in old buddy's drink to wash his hand off, dude. The disrespect that right there, dude. And he's like, "What the fuck are you gonna do?" And he goes, "I'm not afraid to die. Are you?" And this guy's like, "No." He goes, "Okay, well then this shouldn't hurt." Grabs him by the back of the fucking head, breaks his face on the table, dude. And then he takes out the 5 other guys sitting with him.
Well, the first guy, after he busts his head, he then takes that guy's head and hits the other guy in the face.
Yeah.
He uses that guy's head as a weapon and beats someone else up. Did you guys see him tip the belly dancer when he walked by?
Yes.
That Mickey walks up with his debit card and swipes.
Exactly.
Where do I swipe it? He just looks at her. Again, this man is not scowling. He's not got a mad sour. He is having fun this entire goddamn movie.
You know why he did that, right? Because we see him later on in the movie without a shirt on.
Yeah, we do.
Fresh out the shower, Chuck.
Oh yeah, woo. All oiled up and ready to rock,
dude. His hair not dry. It's not dried.
It's got that hamburger all hanging out, man. He's like ready to rock, man.
Wads up a fucking 2 $100 bills and puts it in that girl's top because she had shit-eating grin, dude.
No, she was smiling big, man. She was smiling big.
Shit-eating grin.
But there's a thing that happens in this movie, and I went, God damn it, the 80s and 90s. So Chuck is giving the Iranians shit, and he's basically, talking shit about them, trying to insult them. We can't forget that the fucking Italian dude is trying to feed the Iranian guy that is held hostage pork.
Well, he killed his brother.
Pork intestines,
yeah,
pieces, and he's like, I know you people don't like this. Shoves it in this fucking dude's mouth, and I'm like, this is where I'm talking. Like, this movie doesn't have like a line it won't cross. No. It's so weird. But I'm also I'm not enjoying, them doing anything that's racist or anything like that. But I'm also like, that's fucked up. And then they do this, and it's even more fucked up. But even then, like, the Iranians are doing some fucked up shit anyway. Like, nobody's good in this movie.
Yeah, and that's important, okay, because how do you feel about, like, movies today? Like, people are afraid to take chances and, like, have, like, bad guys be like this. But sometimes, I mean, you're staying true to their character because that's probably exactly what that guy would do or say or act.
That's exactly
the
way I took it. Like,
and
this is gritty realism.
Yeah.
Almost.
And like, I know we just saw that guy's brother get killed, and he's pissed, so he's torturing this guy with extra pleasure. Of course, they want information out of him, but he wants to fucking make him embarrassed and feel it and everything because he's killed his brother. So yeah, he just lets that dark side out. That's just what happens.
Oh, no, I'm with you. Yeah.
And he is greasy as shit.
Oh my God, dude.
It looks disgusting. Like, I love
bacon, and I don't want. Yeah, I love bacon, and I don't want to be in that scene. Like, that's just
like he was shoving chitlins in his mouth, and I was like,
But
I'd be like, bro, I'll eat some pork rinds. We don't have to go like this. Like, come on, just no.
To touch on what you were just saying, guys, that one, fuck racists. Okay?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Because we learn that this little boy that's been chasing Timmy this whole time, it's because of his skin color.
Yes.
But it's not the kid's fault, per se. It's his piece of shit dad that is sitting there egging him on. Chuck is standing out front of his house. And he looks at Tim and he goes, whatever you choose, I won't be mad either way.
Right. It's like you can fight him or you can run. That's kind of what he tells him his options are.
Dude, then Timmy racks him, dude. He gets him in the fucking gut, knocks the wind out of this kid.
Can we say, though, this other kid has no fucking idea how to even throw a punch?
He's just
like neither does Timmy. I mean,
he does now.
It's probably that Timmy became Bruce Leroy, Charlie.
Hey, oh my God, he's the one.
Charlie,
he's the last Chuck fucking Norris. Dragon.
Oh my God.
I knew Chuck had to be part of that somewhere.
It had to be, but
he got the glow. I got the glow. He's got the glow.
This kid's dad comes over and grabs this boy by the hair and fucks him up across the street. And
his son, not Timmy. He grabs his son.
He grabs his kid. I knew immediately. Chuck's like, I need you to go inside.
Dude,
yes, I love this.
There's no way they could not do this.
I
I would have rioted.
Mickey, what happens?
My man just walks across the street very calmly and knocks on the door. And he can hear him like hitting his son and like, yelling obscenities and stuff at him, talking shit. Dude comes out and he says something super racist. Oh, it's the N-word lover, right?
Yeah.
Which is terrible.
Horrible.
And as he's walking up to the door, it's a screen door.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Norris just punches right through that thing right in his fucking nose and knocks his ass down.
Lightning quick.
Dude.
Like, blink and dude's nose is gone.
His skull had to be fractured.
He was bleeding profusely.
It wasn't just a broken nose. Like, something had to have caved in on his face.
Yeah. He's breathing out the back of his head right now.
That guy went in there and took it out on his son.
That's my other issue with this.
I don't think he did. I think he was embarrassed enough.
He didn't learn his fucking lesson. Those people don't.
I would have.
They don't, but I bet you that didn't happen immediately.
You know what it was? Is he did that, and then later when Chuck's apartment blows up, he goes, "He really must have pissed somebody off. I ain't touching my kid anymore because it's gonna blow my apartment."
Oh my god, dude! And that poor kid, all he wants to do is build fucking models.
That was a good scene because that made me feel really good. I was like, "Yes, thank you. Please punch
dude,
that guy in the fucking
when
nose."
he punches that guy, that is my feel good. That was the one scene I remembered when I revisited the movie. So like 20 years later,
Yeah.
I went, that's right. Chuck like goes and punches the fuck out of this, piece of shit that's picking on. I had it like someone else was picking on the kid and he punches him, but I was like, okay, it's his dad, this kid, and then his dad. And I was like, fuck it. It gets me hyped. I'm like, I love this shit. I hated bullies growing up, man. I wasn't always 6'5".
Yeah.
But when I hit 6 foot, people didn't bully other kids when I was around. I fucking hated that shit. So yeah, this struck me. This is without this in the movie, this would just be a good gritty action movie, but this added an extra level to me. I like the good Chuck scenes.
Keeping all of that Tim stuff in, the way he treated the kid and his mom. Like, I mean, they were trying to let us know he's not all bad because for us, we think like he's lost it. We've been talking about it already.
Humanity. We needed this to realize he's still there. Yeah,
I think he acts that way with this family across the hall is because it's a life he had to give up.
True.
Yeah.
Like he unfortunately cannot do it anymore. Like he can't do it. People think he's dead. He can't have this family. So he coddles this kid, teaches him how to fight, and is super nice to the mom, even though he tries to pull a gun on her because dude, I get it. He's a hitman, but he sleeps in his boots, sleeps with his socks on. Gotta be ready, I guess.
Gotta be ready all the time, man. Because they find him, so it's not like he's hiding. Yeah. He's also driving a pretty badass 90s Thunderbird.
Thunderbird, yeah.
Thunderbird, baby.
It's not a Pontiac?
No, it's a Thunderbird.
Oh, it should have been his truck from Invasion USA.
That 100%. I agree. But I'm also going, I think the Thunderbird fits because it's a slick gangster kind of. It's also it's menacing, but it blends in well, And
I was just about to say that because looking at when you see him park in front of his apartment, all the other cars, his car is different than everyone else's. It's obvious that it's not. It's the newest car that's there, But I just wish it was that old fucking box truck, dude.
We love it when Chuck drives a big ass truck, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Love that stuff.
Dude, and then we have the accountant come over when Timmy's there, and Chuck's like, "Hey, I have business to attend to." And then she tries to come over again, but this time she does what he tells her to do and calls him.
Yeah.
Bad
idea.
Shouldn't have done that shit, dude. Because again, it's a mobster ass movie, but this guy gets out of his car at a red light with other people around.
Broad daylight.
Pulls a gun out, shoots her in the head, and walks away, and no one sees it.
Oh, I think people saw it. Yeah, no one's
gonna.
There were some people
that's
standing.
My point. Is nobody sees it.
Yeah, there were a couple people at that intersection waiting to cross, and they saw. And it's it's not even that he got out of his car, shot her, then got back in his car. There's two of them boxed her in.
Yeah.
And this guy walks from the back car,
Mhm.
shoots her, walks back to the front car, gets in, and they all just leave. It's so smoothly orchestrated. And we're also catching glimpses throughout the movie that Delaney is doing a lot of this, which is Michael Parks from the beginning of the movie. You'll see his reflection in something.
Oh yeah.
And you start being like, oh, wait, was that the guy from the beginning? Like, what? Then you really start going, something is fucking up. And why did they kill her? And then the mob boss shows up at Chuck's place. Dude.
Old Pappy O'Daniel.
Yeah, you got fucking Fish Lips McGee and Tony 2 times and old goddamn Gabagool Goblin over there just coming in.
He's like, hey, I wanted to check out how you living. Apparently, I ain't paying you enough.
One of the guys that's in that posse is the dude that shot old girl.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
we find out that something is happening. Like they're on, like
Yeah, because he's like, you waiting on a date or something? He was like, yeah, something like that. He's like, yeah, those bras are always late, aren't they?
He goes, he goes, you surprised it was me? And Chuck goes, yeah, wrong plumbing.
Yeah, wrong plumbing. But they play this at such a swerve that they never go, you're a cop and we're on to you. Like, I don't think that was ever what Michael Parks. I don't think that's what Michael Parks told them. I think that it was he was fucking that girl.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get power, because it never gets brought up that he's an undercover CO.
Smell like a rat.
Smells like a fucking rat.
You a fucking rat?
Not a cop.
Oh, not a fucking cop. But dude, like this,
they take him out for dinner and wine.
Yeah, they wine
to get
and
him out
dine
of the
him.
house. They're like, come on, let's go get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, they wine and dine him, man. And they come home to people moving in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. And they scoot past them.
Pivot.
Well, actually, they scoot past them when they leave, and then when they come back, they're still moving.
Yeah.
But God, this poor kid, like he's at the wrong place, wrong time, because he gets taped up.
This is fucked up. Yeah. Chuck
got a
realizes
sniper light on his chest.
Yeah. Chuck realizes something's up when they drop him off, and he goes in, guns out.
Well,
And
the door's unlocked is what
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Well, you would have thought, well, maybe the kid forgot to lock it. But no, he's like Chuck Norris senses are kicking, his spidey senses.
His chest hair is tingling.
His chest hairs are tingling. And he comes swinging around. And the first thing we see as an audience is Timmy fucking package taped up to a chair, crying and shit. And then that camera pans over and there's fucking Michael Parks just sitting there pointing the gun at Chuck. And you're just like, oh, fucking hell. Then you're like, the fucking Italians got him out of the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Parks is in here. But then Michael Parks is talking to Chuck and he goes, you see that little red dot on the kid's head? Check out that window. My man's got straight shot. It's an Iranian.
Yeah,
so
he says
as,
it too.
Yeah. So as the audience, you're like, wait, the Italians, Michael Parks, and the Iranians? Like, what the fuck is going on at this? Like, this is like double cross, triple cross, undercross, crisscross. I mean, just tons of shit. And Michael Parks, I give it to him. This guy does a good slime.
Yeah.
Like he's talking as if him and Chuck are still best buds.
Oh yeah.
And then says some pretty vile shit to the kid, man. Like I'm just,
Dude.
I felt bad just what he was. And it's not like he was, it's vulgar, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah. It's
just
derogatory.
How it's how he doesn't. Yeah, he did call him something that I was like, motherfucker.
Sure, but the whole thing is he's embarrassing him, is what he's doing at this point.
That's it. That's the way to put it.
He's embarrassing this kid because like he has, what was he? He's 12.
God, like that. 11 or 12. Yeah.
Taped up with two guns pointed at him. I'm gonna piss my pants too.
Absolutely, man.
And he makes a joke about it.
He's like, next time you feel you got to do that, clench your butt cheeks real tight and hold that in. I'm like, motherfucker.
It's embarrassing this kid is what he's doing. And it's to add to the trauma of what this is going to create.
Well, and it's egging Chuck as well. Yeah.
Well, he's telling him, like, you know, he out and says it, you know, I asked Delaney to give you 12 hours to leave for old time's sake, you know, and like, come take a walk with me. He's like, leave the kid here. Like, come take a walk with me. We're going downstairs.
Yeah.
Walk me to my car. And they go down there.
He puts his hand out like this, and they just.
Yeah, he goes out. He lights his cigarette, and he's like, "You got 12 hours, man, and then I'm coming for you." And he gets in his car, smooth as hell, all black.
So smooth.
They're both in all black.
Yeah.
Sits in his car, and then he's like,
this nerd ties his fucking thing like this and tightens it up.
And then he fucking blows up his apartment anyway. He's like, okay,
yeah,
whatever.
it's like he's timing it. He's like, I know Chuck's going to run back upstairs. So this has all been a ruse, the whole 12 hours thing. So he knows, and Chuck gets to the door. And
what
that
stops
bomb
him, Charlie?
goes off.
What holds him up in the stairwell? No. Charlie, you know what they were doing? They were crossing the street with this pane of glass. And then they also, I stacked these chicken crates up, and then it looks like our job here is done.
That was the biggest fucking couch I've ever seen.
Oh
my
huge.
God, dude. Who fucking... I mean,
not to mention, those stairs
shit.
were super wide. Like,
yeah, they were. That's why I was saying, like, those stairs are wide. That couch has got to be fucking huge.
You could have got that over the railing. Like, I almost think like the movers are in on it at this point too. Like that's how big of a setup this is.
That was my joke. Charlie was that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take your joke.
That was the joke. My job here is done.
But watching this movie for the first time again, and he got to that doorway, and that explosion goes off.
Fingertips.
Fuck, they killed the kid. Like, goddamn, this movie just went the whole way and killed this fucking kid. Now, thankfully, they didn't, and I'm actually okay with that. How this kid didn't fucking die,
I know, right?
Got fucking no clue whatsoever. Like, there's no way this kid should have survived. Chuck should have been dead, you know. But the kid survives. He's in the hospital, you know, and goddamn it, it breaks my goddamn heart every time when his mom shows up and Chuck's like, I got to go in. I need to see this kid. And he sees the mom, you know, over the kid. Like she doesn't do the cliche. I blame Chuck Norris. Maybe they told her it was a gas explosion or something. There was no way it could have, she may have even just thought the whole apartment blew up, you know, the top floor, but she's there with the kid and the kid's kind of awake. And he goes, it'll be okay, Mom. And she goes, I already work so much. And then all she says is doctor bills. And fucking Chuck standing in that doorway when she says that. And you just see, like, Chuck smiling this movie, except for this segment of everything going on. The explosion and then listening to the mom. And that's when I'm like, they just switched the fucking, flip the switch.
I was about to say, Charlie, what happens next? Immediately.
All hell breaks loose, sir. The fucking gloves are off at this point. Chuck's pissed. And the worst part is he's still fucking smiling. That's how pissed off he was.
Oh my God, dude. We finally visually get to see the cahoots that the other mobsters are in, because they're up there shaking hands. Like, you don't gotta like each other. We just have to fucking work together.
The Canadians meeting.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Everybody's double crossing everybody from here on out. Like, it's just one big like, fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you.
Dude, and then they trap the French. They're the Canadians, and they gun them down. Then the fucking Italians get gunned down by not William Shatner, because his guys were not there. And he goes, "Oh, you mean these guys?" And Charlie, I was holding out hope. I was holding out hope.
I know.
This Ram that's in here, dude, slides the door open. You see all these people dead in there. You're like, oh fuck. Boom!
Giant ass explosion.
The door blows up, dude, and you just see a silhouette of a mullet and a shotgun.
I'm okay with a van exploding as long as Chuck fucking Norris.
Well, that wasn't the van though. That was a wall.
No. Chuck shoots the van and explodes.
Oh, later,
with his double barrel.
His entrance though is the door blows out.
It's through the door. Yeah,
and he's just walking. Dude, man, I was like, this is so badass.
Dude, he mows everyone down with a 2-shot shotgun
and a handgun.
And a handgun.
And
but
he's shooting from the hip, and he's not missing.
And he's reloading.
Yeah.
He has the time to reload this shotgun, dude. I'm like,
Yes.
that is wild to think. Man.
He is walking through this warehouse
Like Terminator style.
Yeah, he's like RoboCop or Terminator. Like he is fucking bulletproof,
Yeah.
and it's one shot, one kill. If a bad guy shows up in frame, they're dead. Like boom, dead, boom, dead, boom, dead. And not this shotgun knocks people off their fucking feet. They go flying across the air. I don't know what caliber this is. I don't know if it's deer shot or buckshot or whatever the fuck is in this thing, or a mini rocket. It could be a mini rocket.
It also amputates because he blows dude's leg clean off from the knee down.
Beautiful.
The one
that
dude he smashed.
The lead Iranian guy, like he's like,
he
dude,
fucking Cotton Hill that
explodes.
motherfucker. He's like, the Vietnamese, they done shot my niece. They done gone. He's like,
to his credit, though.
My-
To his credit,
my
the guy
dad
keeps
went-
crawling.
My dad went to war 6'3", came back 4'7". That's exactly how much this motherfucker lost.
Fucking Cotton Hill.
Oh my
I
god, dude.
killed 50 men. I killed 50 men.
And then it becomes mono e mono.
Oh God, dude.
Dude,
Dude.
and this guy, not William Shatner, I don't understand the chance he thinks he has against Chuck Norris.
He beat him once. He caught him off guard and shot him at the beginning, so he still has that cocky kind of attitude about it.
Mhm.
Dude,
And he's
But this is a 3-year into mobster shit Chuck Norris now.
yeah.
he fucking hits him with the, I'm going to take off my coat and lay it down. Yeah, pocket sand.
Dude,
Oh my
he fucking
God.
throws it at his face.
Yeah.
But he fucks him up, dude.
Oh my God.
He puts him in like a full Nelson.
Dude, he goes, cameraman, zoom it, and fucking gets him, dude.
I thought he was
then-
going to break his neck. I like he does this thing, and you're like,
well, he
he's
kicks-
getting ready to do
he
it.
kicks-
He breaks
his-
something better.
He kicks his leg. He kicks his shin and
He
breaks his.
stomps. He forward. Front
yeah,
kick
sure.
stomps his shin, dude.
Yeah.
I was like cringing because shin's like.
Now-
It's a good effect.
Now
It's a
you're
good effect.
fucked. Now you're
Yeah.
fucked. Can't
Oh,
do
yeah.
nothing.
Nope.
Yeah.
Next scene is Chuck taping this man to this chair.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a little familiar, huh?
Yep.
Looks a little familiar. He gives him some little wordly advice too.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, hey, you know, the cops are going to come. They're going to get you and all this and that. But if you feel like you're going to piss your pants,
Clench that butt
Just-
cheek up real tight.
oh my God, dude. And he sits there and humiliates this guy, kicks his ass out the window.
Yeah.
I thought the chain was wrapped around his neck.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good swerve, and you realize he's just got him suspended on this rope, out hanging. and the
Dark Knight
yeah,
style.
Dark
Yeah.
Knight style, and the cops show up, spotlights on Michael Parks. The guy that's in charge of Chuck is kind of like, "The fuck is he doing now?" and goes running upstairs. Chuck is still smiling, just like
He's like
bebopping around. And the guy that's in charge of him is like, "The fuck are you doing? We needed everyone alive." He's still alive. He's okay. And you notice Chuck starts walking away from the window.
Oh wait, he says it's time to end this, and he's like, "Not yet." And then he
Yeah,
walks away.
not yet.
Looks
Got
at his
his
watch.
ass, dude.
Looks at his watch. Not yet.
And he walks away, and the one cop guy's like, "The fuck are you doing?" And so he follows him. Dude, I'm talking Wanted
Brutal.
Dead or Alive, Gene
Yeah.
Simmons, Robo War explosion. This fucking chair with Michael Parks explodes in camera. Body parts and blood spray
Yeah,
up the fucking window. Remember that scene in The Crow where he's like in the
Yeah.
window? This is blood and body parts fly. Those cops now all have to get Hep C tests because that's how much blood
Yep.
went flying out this fucking explosion.
And as
Chuck's
he's
still
walking,
smiling.
and as he's walking away, you hear, "I got the power."
No, he says, "Ain't life a bitch?" No, he said, "We wanted him alive. Ain't life a bitch?"
Ain't
Oh,
like a bitch.
he goes, "Whoops, I'm sorry, my finger slipped."
Oops a daisy. But but when we get the awesome ending that we go back to the hospital and there is a completed jet, and I love this. On the side of the jet, he added courage to the fuselage of it, and then the mom opens up this fucking wrapped package full of cash.
Hell yeah!
And she knew it was him that dropped it. She's thankful. We get a good happy ending in this movie, and I am here for this type of shit. So,
and then this kid takes his training that Chuck gave him, moves to New York,
looks for the master.
Yeah,
learns what he can, catches that arrow. How did you know it was the blue one? I don't know.
And then he becomes the baddest.
Oh, does he get? He doesn't turn into Show Enough.
No,
eventually has to.
No. At the end, he goes when Show Enough's like, "Who's the baddest?" He goes, "I am."
That's right. I am. We gotta do that one of these days. All right. Well, that is the Hitman. I think it's time we get into the things. What do you think, boys?
Oh yeah.
The boss says we're dealing with John Mortis.
Really? I heard he beat a guy to death with a toilet seat.
What? No way.
It's true. They also said he killed a man with a soft pretzel. Whoa. I don't even know which one of those sounds cooler.
It's definitely the pretzel.
I fully believe that that's the gangsters afterwards talking about Grogan. But
for sure. Yeah.
I heard he killed a guy with an airplane that was a model shoved up his ass. It was definitely the model. All right, let's see. Let's pick our favorite kill of the week. Mickey, let's start with you. What's your favorite kill?
Oh, man, I had to think about this because it's really hard. There's so many great ones. And I didn't want to take like the huge ones because they were obviously great, right? But this has my favorite action movie thing, and that's shotgun blast to the chest that make you fly 20 feet away. I love that shit, right? Where the wire snatches the stuntman back as far as fast as it can. And there's a really good one that we kind of glossed over where he's intimidating the Iranians in their restaurant, right? Their hideout. And you said it, the guy comes in that they had captured and tortured with all the pig stuff, like because he got away. And Chuck just slings out that shotgun and blasts his fool right through the front glass of the restaurant. And it's just badass. He's like, boom. Because the guy went for his gun. He's like, boom. That dude goes
Well, it was
flying.
also, he knew who Chuck was.
Yeah.
He knew he wasn't part of the Canadian stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So he would have fucked up Chuck's plan because Chuck didn't kill anyone else in that room. He was the only
was a
one
warning.
he killed. Yeah. Yeah, that was a warning shot. He should have ducked.
Well, no. The encounter was a warning.
Yeah, the encounter was a warning, but they didn't know. He was trying to get him to think he was the Canadian mobster enforcer, and that other guy knew he wasn't. He was the Italian one.
But
Mickey, what does he say?
Oh, man. Oh, God. What did he say?
He goes, drop dead.
Yes, thank you.
Dude.
Yes.
Is that like the Red Brown stay there or whatever the fuck?
Hang around or something.
Hang around, stick around.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
That's
So
awesome.
good.
Dustin. Dustin, what's your favorite kill?
So mine is, I think, the first one we actually see on screen from with the exception of Chuck's death. And that is when they're setting up the Italian family is setting up this sting, and you have Chuck in the car. He goes, "Shh, now," and you have old buddy walks out with his gun, and he goes, "It's just business." Blow! And he shoots that dude through the windshield, and you watch that dude's neck break.
Yeah,
in the car, and that shit is so impactful. It's the first really kill minus Chuck Norris as we see on screen, and then it doesn't stop. It does not stop from there. And then honorary mention is that bully's dad getting fucking rocked because fuck bullies.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Charlie, what is your favorite kill of this movie?
I kind of just want to be that guy and be like, it's fucking Michael Park exploding on everyone. And that is my kill of the week. But I will throw an honorable mention. It's the guy that jumps in front of the Italian mob boss and takes that shot to the chest. because that blood comes out fucking black.
Yeah.
Like it is dark ass red. And the way Michael Park's like, wow, that's some dedication right there. And then still shoots the fucking Italian guy. Like that meant nothing, you idiot. Boom, just blows both of them away.
What
He's
about
just
the
out
guy-
with a bang and a whimper.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the dude that was handcuffed at the very beginning that was helping him do this fucking bamboozle?
Yeah, he capped that dude.
And he just
Oh,
mows
yeah.
him down, dude.
Yeah, Michael Parks is a piece of shit. Like he's a great actor, but
Yeah.
he plays a good piece of shit in this movie.
Mhm.
He might be up there on a really, really fucking good villain
Hell
when
yeah.
we do a certain bracket later on.
Very well
but
could be.
I'm mark for anything that makes the bad guy explode at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
And it is the most gruesome, like
It's
this is
rough.
horror movie level
Yeah.
gore.
There's pieces of meat still hanging on the rope when it's
Yeah. I was waiting
Yeah.
for like intestines and a foot, but there's also the blood spray that shoots across the
Yeah.
window. I'm like,
Yeah,
really good.
you hear the against the window.
it's
Good
exactly what it is. Somebody stepped on the ketchup packet. All
Yeah.
right, let's do the poster.
Come on, you guys are making this too easy. You looked way tougher in your mugshots.
Dustin, let's start with you, brother. What'd you think about this movie poster?
This is one of the best movie posters we've looked at.
high praise.
Chuck Norris standing there with the skyline and that shotgun, dude. You know exactly what you're in for. So yes, this poster matches the vibe of the movie.
Great. Mickey, what about you?
Does this not look eerily similar to Lionheart?
Yeah.
Which also eerily similar to a lot of movie posters in this era. But
Yeah.
that's what made them cool. And the fact that Chuck Norris is holding that damn shotgun, man. This, and you've got like the new, like you were talking about the noir filler. It's right here. Like this is noir. This is city violence. It's gonna be badass. You know he's gonna fuck people up. And
Yeah.
if I were when I saw the poster, I was like, this movie's gonna rock. So totally matches the vibe of the movie.
As with any Chuck Norris centric movie, when you see just Chuck on the cover, you know shit's going to go down and it's going to be just Chuck doing it. You're like Delta Force, Lee Marvin's on the front, all these other guys that are in the movie are, on the cover. But when it's just Chuck fucking Norris doing Chuck fucking Norris stuff and he is right there and it's a weapon he uses in the movie, not like it's made up and he doesn't actually ever use it, which we've had happen before on movie posters. And it doesn't get overly busy. Would it hurt with a giant explosion in the background? Probably not, but I love the black because it makes him pop. It's got this reddish orange in the font of the words. And it's just amazing. And I'm looking at this one with Chuck Norris in a new kind of strongman role. Astonished. He's so far undercover, he may never get back. Like that just sounds awesome as fuck.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, this poster 1000% matches the vibe of the movie. So let's rate this bad boy.
Okay, but are we talking Predator Arnold, Running Man Arnold, or like Batman and Robin Arnold?
Mickey, we'll go back to you, brother. What are you ranking the Hitman?
Oh man. So this movie is so cool. Like I said, from the opening credits to the end credits, like it's badass. And we've got it feels like I'm watching like Heat, Goodfellas, all these really cool noir mobster movies. And then you kind of got that, like I said earlier, that little like Walker Texas Ranger like little touch in there, a little sprinkle or whatever.
Yep.
I've been watching a lot of Michael Mann movies lately, like, and I watched Thief. We were talking about that, Charlie. Yeah. This movie gives off Thief vibes. This movie gives off like really brutal Miami Vice vibes, like
yes.
in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing, it has a lot of stuff I've been watching lately. This has that same vibe. Maybe obviously not the same budgets and like all that stuff, but that's what makes it cool, because it's dark, it's gritty, it's brutal. There's like gangland violence. They don't hold back on like the brutality of it, the realism of it, the grittiness of it. There's explosions, there's a badass shotgun. Chuck Norris is just fucking people up, dude. This movie rules. And I'm gonna watch this a lot going forward. It's badass.
Love it. I love to hear that. I love to hear that more than the badass part. I love it. I love it. Dustin, what about you, brother? What are you ranking The Hitman?
So my only gripe would be I do wish this movie was like set in the 50s. Like having like a noir setting would have been really fucking cool. But you know it's even more fucking cool? Chuck's mullet in this. Chuck's shotgun in this. Chuck's demeanor in this. Fuck bullies in this. This movie is badass, dude. Like there's no way this movie again, it's 10 times better than what we covered last week.
Stop it!
Just let it go.
Bullshit!
Yes, this movie is badass. Charlie, I don't even know if we have to ask you, dude.
You shouldn't have to. Honestly, you know what I'm going to say, but the biggest thing for me, other than just saying, yeah, it's badass, is this, like I said, this movie is underrated, and I want people to watch this movie and discover this movie. And this is the reaction I was truly hoping for. Like when I watched this, because I was like, maybe I'm overhyping it in my head, and I do that from time to time. And then I watch it and I go, fuck, these guys are going to love this movie. And I know they haven't seen it. Like, I just knew this was one that was going to be more of a surprise for you guys than anything. Dustin, that's kind of easy to do, but sometimes Mickey, Mickey sometimes pulls it out like, yeah, I know this movie. I'm like, motherfucker. Oh. But I love this movie. I watch it regularly. I own it. I'd love to get this in 4K. If they were to release it. Give me a Kino. Kino's been doing a lot of Chuck movies, so there's a chance. I don't know if it's a canon thing or not, but I would love to see this, because the only downside to everything about this was on Tubi, it was 4:3 aspect ratio.
Yeah, that was the bummer.
That was the only, but honestly, after about 10 minutes, I didn't give a shit, and I didn't notice it.
Yeah, it didn't bother me too much either.
It's such a dark movie in spots anyway. It blended in. So it didn't bother me at all. But no, this movie is 1000% badass. And you know what that means? I don't even need to bring Eagly in for this
You
one.
just got hit with a 100% certified USDA prime cut, double barrel, eagle screaming, battle axe swinging, high octane 454 big block, badass B action movie rating. Hell yeah, you are welcome.
But don't worry, this is exactly what Eagly thought.
Yes. Mickey, imagine though getting this movie in a widescreen format. And you watch Chuck blow people away and you get to see them fly.
Yeah.
They fly further on your screen, dude.
It'd be like one of those old Looney Tune cartoons where they reuse the background and you just this guy flying multiple scenes.
Yeah,
it's so fucking epic. So yeah, that was our second episode of the month of action. There he is. So yeah, we got another Charlie banger coming next week. I wanted, we haven't done a sword and sorcery movie in quite a while. I mean, we did Beowulf, which was kind of more of a modern flair.
I would say the Barbarians was the last one. I wouldn't even count Beowulf because
it was the closest we've done most recently. Was
it had no power as close as it's gonna be.
Yeah. So
they lit things with torches in that movie.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? We need to bring some of that back, and I wanted something epic, action packed. And if I can have a metal soundtrack in the background of it, I'm going to get it. So we are fucking doing Cole the Conqueror starring Kevin Sorbo, our Hercules from the 90s. I don't give a shit what anyone says about him right now. That I don't care. We're talking 90s Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah.
And I fucking cannot wait to talk about this movie with you guys.
That movie fucking rules. So again,
he's like fucking, I'm spoiling it now.
Honestly, fuck Kevin Sorbo, but that movie fucking rules. I don't care.
I still watch Hercules and I still watch Cole. So I don't give a fuck where they're at now. Thumbs up.
Exactly.
Dustin just Swamp Thinged us right there. So yeah, that will be our third month of action. God, I can't believe we're already halfway through month of action. It's flying by, but I'm having so much fucking fun doing this. Dustin, should I just run through the list real quick of everyone that's involved since I have the list in front of me?
Do it.
So yeah, without digging too much into it, make sure you are following all of us on Instagram. We're all tagging each other. If you're not finding these shows, it's your fault for not following us on Instagram. But please go over there and make sure you are following, of course, Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies. Following us over there on B Action. There you will find Flicks and Friends, The Baron's Hideout, Dissect That Film, Mickey's Play for Keeps, which is part of the Nerd Initiative on YouTube, but they are on Instagram. You can find all their updates, what they're doing all over there. We have the guys from Movie Dumpster. You just had Sean on a couple of weeks ago. It's a fantastic show. We got Video Villa jumping in this month. Good Beer, Bad Movie Night. Pete fixed his episode. We are getting their month of action episode that he specifically recorded. So we are good to go there. We got Captain Steve with Bucket of Chum is bringing the heat. We got B-Movie Brain, who is knocking out the artwork. I am sharing it on mine. He's sharing it on his. He's done custom stuff for all of our movies that we are talking about this year. He's an amazing artist. Love that guy. We got the ladies over at Doom Generation who are doing their sci-fi month, but one of those is a badass action movie set in the future. So we are really looking forward to hearing what they have to think about it. We got the guys over at Geeks with Beards podcast. They are rocking out an action comic. And I just got to hang out with Daniel from over there personally at a toy show the other day. Great guy. Not as spicy in real life, but I also couldn't tell if he was scared of me. So
you were like 3 feet taller than he is, Charlie.
I really was about 3 feet taller than him. We also have Old Man Brad, who is bringing us some action goodness from the land of Tubi, which is awesome. We have Extra Spooky We also have Extra Spooky, which is Surge over on Instagram, who is doing music videos based on movies, action movies. He's doing a lot. He dropped a Guyver one the other day, which was bad as fuck. He has a band. Forgive me, Surge. I don't have it right in front of me, but
Levian.
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 Yeah. Follow him on Instagram. He tags them in there. He is a musician, and they do original songs based on movies as well. So make sure you're checking him out. We have Bad Movies, Worse People. That is a fantastic group of people that are out there rocking out some movies. And last but not least, we have Brainbuster Video, who has made our custom Steel Frontier VHS, one of which we are giving away this month. And if you have to go on Instagram to be entered into the chance to win it, Dustin has been regularly posting it. We'll make sure we share it again and put a new post out. You got to like us. You got to follow us. You got to tell 2 people. You got to wear a Steel Frontier hat. I don't give a fuck. Just get on Instagram and join this giveaway because you're going to want this VHS.
Pictures of it don't do it justice. You want it in your hands, man.
Yes.
Yeah. It's beautiful. The art piece that's inside of it is
wonderful.
Beautiful. Have you guys had the chance to watch your art piece yet?
I have not because I still I gotta make sure I gotta run a test tape through this VHS player I got.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
So I'm not risking that. I think I have some other bullshit floating around.
You got Terrifier 3 on VHS. You can risk that.
Yeah, I'll throw that motherfucker in there. I don't give a fuck. I only paid $2 for that piece of shit.
Yeah, but
I overpaid.
This tape is beautiful. Zach over at Brainbuster does great work. Go follow him on Instagram too.
Yes.
He has an Etsy shop. He does custom commissions. So if you have something you feel like you want an art piece of,
hit him up.
He may or may not be able to work it out for you.
Nice.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I'm done talking. Dustin, anything else we need to go over?
Flicks and Friends, we are almost done with our AB season. We just had all of Gimme Back My Action come on for
all of us.
Everyone. It was Charlie, Pete, and Anna, and then all the way from Charles Xavier for the gifted youngsters, we had Nate.
He's in the special class over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His transportation there happens to be a small bus. So he showed up, and then over on Barron's, we're just trucking along with action horror. So Mickey, what you got cooking on Play for Keeps?
I believe it'll be the episode after this drops. Work with me there. I'm not 100% sure, but it will be our R-rated movie toy franchise.
Yeah, this will. I think this drops on the 12th.
So yeah, this will be
14th.
after that.
Yep.
We're talking Terminator, Rambo, Predator, all those movies. There'll be more R-rated movie franchise.
I'm still irritated because Mickey does all this while I'm recording the other show. I have all of these toys and I can't go there and play. This is bullshit.
It goes, oh, hello, Rambo.
I can make Rambo and RoboCop kiss. Not kiss.
Oh, man. But, guys, we just have one thing. Well, actually, two things. I need to hear Eagly one more time.
You need to hear Eagly. Hold on. He's already... Get back over here.
Come on, Eagly.
Fucking paid.
Yeah.
It cleared. No, Nate's not in charge of paying right now. Yeah.
We're not canon.
For Dustin? All right. He said because for Dustin.
If you guys don't know, that means don't just watch action.
Be action.
That was one hell of an action sequence, soldier. I haven't seen shooting like that since the Battle of New Hope. The month of action couldn't have done it without you. Mission accomplished.